Sunday, February what?
Yeah, February 21st. Actually, 2/21/21.
So less than a week ago, in Texas, we had 18-degree weather, and now we're burning up 75-degree weather.
Yeah.
That's your Texas
Yeah, it actually is.
weather report.
So that was all we wanted to talk about.
That's all.
We were so I didn't have any power for a couple days, and we were having to cook in the gas fireplace. And this guy had power. Wait, what is this? You're gonna take a left here. Sorry. Yeah. What was I gonna say?
About losing power.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, and this guy had power most of the time until he invited us over, and then he lost his power.
It's kind of weird that 6 inches of snow shut down Texas, though.
Yeah, it is really weird.
So even with all the failures or the windmills or whatever they're saying froze, like, how does 6 inches of snow shut down Texas?
Yeah.
I mean, there are people still with no water.
Yeah. I imagine that it's like somebody was supposed to winterize some equipment, and they were like, it never snows in Texas, so I bet they were like really, I bet like when it all started, like I bet they got that drop feeling in their stomach, like, oh no, I'm in big trouble.
Well, I said I think that Texas shut down because most of Texans were outside like this. Snow!
Yeah.
And they're like, oh crap, we're supposed to do stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta hold up the infrastructure or whatever.
I think it was just such a shock. I mean, even when it started snowing, I was like, still shocked that it was snowing. And I didn't even think it would stick on the ground, because usually if it snows, it like, just sort of goes away as soon as it hits the ground.
And for so long, I wasn't even going out in the snow. But, I mean, it was partly because it was like so snowy. I mean, so cold inside the house as well as out.
Yeah.
I was only going out for firewood, basically. I'm glad I had that firewood. Like, I need to make sure I go cut some, have some ready for any other freak storm that comes through. But where we just lose power for whatever reason, like it could be lightning or whatever, right?
Well, I didn't have very much firewood, but I have that green belt, so I was going back there and like breaking like branches that were on the ground, like breaking them, anything brittle. Of course, I'd bring it back and put it in the fireplace, and it would just smoke.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh! And it would come in. So.
Yeah, I was actually expecting a lot more like popping from the wet wood in the fireplace, but anyway, we made bread. Like HB was out of bread, so well, actually, it wasn't even open. We weren't even sure when it was going to open again, or whatever. So at least our local HB was closed, but we made bread, and actually, shouldn't even say we. My wife did.
Yeah.
I was going to though.
She gave her moral support.
Yeah, she just took over them. But
Spurs, and there wasn't even Spurs to watch. They had COVID. So
yeah, and most of the time you had TV, right? Like you could at least
pretty much, yeah.
And we're actually still without Wi-Fi. Like we can't even. Like I'm using my mobile hotspot to. I think actually that's probably how we watched Netflix on the TV last night. Was I think I had hooked up the TV to the mobile hotspot before, but it didn't seem like it worked before. And last night it just was working, but AT&T said that they weren't going to be able to fix till the 25th, so I don't know how we got on.
That's crazy.
And I'm thinking that's what it was. Maybe the hotspot I'd already set up.
Camera, right?
I don't know. I think like it's all the way over here. See, I think the chat window is just over it a little bit. But you know what? I didn't actually set up my other thing so I could actually do markers and stuff. You know. Oh yeah, actually, it's on Chrome. So I wonder if I can reverse the camera while we're doing this. Oh yeah, there it is. So here's some Texas weather. I mean Texas road and big sky. And I'm just gonna put it on here.
A week ago, and it was all ice. So now it's sunny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, we started out last Sunday to do this, right?
Yeah.
Was it Sunday or Saturday? Yeah.
Saturday.
And we were borrowing the truck, and they said that where we were gonna borrow it from, it was like iced, like the roads were iced, so we couldn't even go get it. So we were actually on the road and just turned around and came back, and since then, it's like the world had gone to crap. I don't know what I can say here, but I like this road right here. I like when it goes up and down like that. But it flattens it out so much. Like I need to do it in 3D, you know. Yeah. But actually, the way I'm seeing it, it's like whoop and whoop and whoop the roads. But it's not on this video. So limitations of two-dimensional photography and videography. Right? So now let's talk about videography.
Yeah, we didn't see any movies this week. So.
Oh, I know. Actually,
Is it? I just go straight, right?
yes. I was actually telling him that it really sucks that this didn't just start after Tuesday, because Tuesday's the day that the movies are cheaper, and so that's our day to go to the movies, and a lot of times I'll see two. I'll try to see two.
Now everyone's gonna know you're cheap.
What?
Now everyone's gonna know you're cheap.
Well, yeah, but it's because of the massive amount of movies that we go see. We have to watch them on a cheaper rate, you know.
Yeah.
And if they had a special day where things were cheaper, actually the popcorn was even $5.
Or if they just hooked us up with tickets.
Yeah. The popcorn is even $5 on Tuesdays, which I just discovered because I brought my kids the other day. And normally if I go by myself or with you, we don't get anything. But the drink, the large drink, and the large popcorn is $5. Yeah, so
rather time to go to the restroom before the movie.
Yeah, so check out our first 15 where we often say, we actually showed up late for this one.
We're often not there for the first 15.
Yeah. But, you know, at the very least, if you do make it on time, you could always like leave at the next moment that we say it's a good time to leave the theater if you need to go to the restroom or whatever because you were running late.
Yeah. Just kind of ironic since the reason we started the first 15 was to people like us who are always late, except that we're always late. So.
Yeah.
Actually, it'd be pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, we've been planning ahead pretty well lately. Like we just plan for pretending like the movie is starting 15 minutes earlier than it is, and we plan for getting there by that time. And then if we do that with all of the piddling around we do and the confusion and realizing that we forgot certain things, like we end up being there only a few minutes late instead of 15 minutes into
down on the hill.
Yeah.
So that helps.
Yeah. Get a little more road here. It's not really. Yeah, it really flattens it out. But you get the big sky effect on it. So if you don't drive in Texas a lot, you get to see what that's all about. And it's just really weird. It's really weird right now. Like thinking that it was just snowing, and now it's completely like there's no evidence of any snow anywhere, except for of course people being out of water and the stores not having bread and milk and eggs and all that stuff. But other than that, it's like just back to normal. Like it's like back to like when I was doing a video the other day and I had to take off my sweater because it was too hot in February. And then we had this like big snowstorm where everything was iced up. Like where did that come from? Where did that even come from?
I don't know.
Was it all over the country? Like was there like a cold spell all over the country?
I think so. I think it was a front.
I wasn't getting any news, so
yeah. I don't watch the news. It's all BS.
Yeah, I wouldn't have probably anyway.
The only thing I really ever watch is sports and weather. But I wasn't even watching that because.
Yeah. I don't see that other strap on the back, but I mean the whole couch is still there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long do you do this?
Well, I think I'll just stop it now, actually. So thanks for watching, and hopefully it wasn't boring as hell. Oh wait, how do I stop? Oh yeah, end. Here, I'll just put it back on this while I do that. End. Are you sure you want to end?
Yeah, I didn't want to say that on the camera